Nano Banana is getting pretty wild, but like any AI, it's really only as good as your prompting. So I'm going to give you 3 simple tips to improve your AI generations so you know you don't unnecessarily mow through a bunch of tokens. And I'll keep it brief because your time is important and you chose to watch this video, which we really appreciate. So prompting tip number 1, don't start from scratch. I like to try and give a reference of either what I'm going for along with my prompt or a starting point like a specific person, a specific shirt or product. It's very rare that we just are starting from zero with anything. If there's any part of what you're trying to achieve image-wise in your mind that you can show, it makes for a more accurate generation all around. Much like a client showing a designer a reference and saying, hey, I like this direction. Think of it like an actual creative process, and you are the creative director, getting closer and closer to your vision and refining the product as you go. I'm actually going to show you a bulletproof workflow for this after the other 2 prompting tips. Okay, prompting tip number 2, use full sentences. Instead of keyword tagging like we used to back when image models first came out, you know, like a man, black coat, sports car, skyline. This is very, very vague. You could not give this direction to a photographer and expect them to bring back a photo that matches what was in your head. Instead, you could say a 28-year-old man with dark features and short hair, wearing a black suit coat, white t-shirt, and black jeans with minimal leather sneakers. He's walking away from his black Porsche GT3 with his hands in his pockets with the New York City skyline in the background. This is way more specific and more likely to return an accurate result. Most models are built to handle very long, detailed filled briefs. So don't shy away from adding more details than you think you need to. All right, prompting tip number 3, use photography style terminology. This is where a lot of people fall short and don't realize it's what's holding their prompts back. Rather than just describing your changes and or the setting and then just letting the AI flippantly choose how it captures the picture and with what camera or lens, tell it exactly how to capture the setting. You could use keywords like wide angle, 10mm lens, f2.8 macro shot, or even more stylistic terms like lazy shutter, bloomed highlights, halation, chromatic aberration, motion blur. But remember to use them in the full sentences like we were talking about before. And studying up on some of this terminology and styles will help you more creatively direct the AI. And if you don't know the name of the style that you're trying to achieve, you could find something on Pinterest or Unsplash and give it to the AI as a style reference. This leads me to the bonus tip for today's video. Let's go. You can use Kittl's new remix feature, which allows you to select up to 6 images to reference in a single prompt. This makes it super easy to combine multiple things into one image and iterate on your prompts right in the canvas without being locked to like a sequential dialogue box where you have to scroll up and find, no, reference this one, no, reference, well, I like this part of that image 3 that you get, like, stop doing that. Just make sure you monitor what size your input images are. Then you can choose from some settings like the model that you want to use, give it an aspect ratio, or match input size. And you can even generate up to 4 generations at once, which is a huge time saver and super great for experimenting. Bonus tip is to use Kittl style presets for your image generations, which gives you tons of different image styles to choose from. Just select the one that most closely resembles what you're trying to achieve before giving your prompt for a super accurate look. It even automatically selects the image generation model for you that best fits the style. Super helpful, super efficient. Now, there are a lot of AI tools. It's hard to know which one is the best and inefficient to switch between tools all the time. Well, if you want all of them in one place and haven't tried Kittl, you can use the link down below to sign up for free and get started. All of the image generations update automatically as they release, and you'll also have access to all of our super amazing design tool features, vector editing, endless illustrations, multiple artboards, scalable canvas, and on, because all that stuff is pretty cool too. We also have something super exciting we're about to release that I can't really tell you about. You'll have to wait. You'll have to wait and see, but you'll definitely want to subscribe. Check us out on socials and stay updated so you don't miss out. You guys are amazing and the only reason we're here doing what we're doing. So seriously, thank you for watching and we'll see you in the next video. Cheers.